guys, what's up? Cheese Pie Double 13 here, back again for another awesome podcast. I know I said I do these every week. Guess what? It's another week. Might not be the consecutive week, but that's fine because I guess every week means that the weeks that I missed I should have made a podcast, but I didn't, and that's fine because all my podcasts are just me talking to myself doing nothing. So it's really not that beneficial for anyone for me to do this podcast, but hey, I'm doing it anyway. So thanks for joining me. If anyone happens to be listening to this, it's great. It's great to have you here. It's great to have you on the podcast while listening to it. You're not on it. This is my show, okay? Anyway, how are you guys doing? It's been a while. I've been doing things, and also not doing stuff and not doing things at the same time, just because that's how I roll. So things have changed in my life, and I'm gonna explain those things, I guess, because that's what else am I going to talk about? E3, which is coming this week. Oh my god, let's talk about E3, because I haven't even thought about E3. I just realized, I knew it was coming up. Obviously I put all the events, all the conferences into my calendar, so I would have, I would know not to miss out on such press conferences as the Xbox press conference, the Bethesda press conference, the PC gaming show, the Ubisoft press conference, the PlayStation press conference, the Nintendo press conference, and my own graduation. Oh wait, no, that's not part of E3. But it's during E3. I'm graduating during E3. That's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. Right? Right? No, it's not, because I'd rather be watching E3 than graduating. Who obviously. Video games or education? Video game education. Boom. That's where it's at. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been specifically educated in video games, so I could not tell you. Although I've watched plenty of extra credit videos, so that's pretty much the closest thing to video game education, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. I hope. Fingers crossed on that one. Let's hope. Anyway, I haven't even really thought about E3. It kind of just snuck up on me. I don't know. Maybe it's that I don't really care. Okay, I care. But I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Xbox press conference. I own an Xbox. The best thing that could come out of the Xbox press conference, they announced Halo Collection for PC, and then I could finally play Halo on my computer, because I don't own an Xbox and I haven't been able to play Halo anywhere else. And I heard it's a decent video game. Probably at least like a 7 out of 10, right? Maybe a 7.5. I don't know. No, but really, I like to play some Halo. I've been playing Halo with my buddy on the old, not the Xbox One, the Xbox 360. We've been playing some Halo. It's just been fun, I guess. But rather play it 4K, even though I don't have a 4K monitor, up-resed, then down-resed for my monitor. Don't need no anti-aliasing if you're super sampling. I don't know if I use the right terms there, but I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know the terms. It's when you render it at a higher resolution, and then you display it at a lower one, and you don't need anti-aliasing because you just average the pixels that it's. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's fine. I get it. I'm crazy. I know. It's cool. Okay, I was just watching, looking at my YouTube screen here. I was watching this amazing clip, amazing video from Rocco Bodie about his indie filmmaker guide, which is pretty good stuff. He teaches you how to chroma key, green screen. Anything can be a green screen. Check out the video. But apparently, there's just some weird thumbnails that showed up on this video, and I am confused. There's like a female version of McCree from Overwatch there. Interesting, right? Anyway, you know what? Speaking of Overwatch, I've been playing a bit too much Overwatch lately. Um, because they got their freaking event on their anniversary. I've been freaking Overwatch has been out for like a year now. My goodness, that's too long. Why? Why so long? Um, I do not have enough. I don't think I have enough loot packs for that year. This year is the year of the loot boxes. I can tell you that much. In Overwatch, I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get every single skin, spray, emote, highlight intro, whatever. Gonna get them all, guaranteed. All the golden guns too. Better get started on competitive because how many wins is it? Like 100 wins, 1,000 wins? It's a lot of wins to get the golden. But I just gotta do it for every hero. No big deal. It's that easy. That's my life for the next year. Good. And then I gotta get the Figma Tracer uh, statue thing. Because why not? Why not? But yeah, okay. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch Double XP weekend. I think I've gotten like at least 20 loot boxes. Maybe more. Maybe more. Like over the course of this event, I've only gotten one legendary, and it was freaking Zarya. And so I rarely play Zarya. Come on. I want like a good one. I'll remember what the good ones are, but I want a good one. That's all I can say. Good skins are good, right? But yeah, that's just playing a lot of Overwatch lately. That's I think been mostly the only game I've been playing. I've been playing some other games. I haven't like in the past week I haven't been really playing other games, but overall, in the grand scheme of since the last time I recorded a podcast, I've been playing some video games. I've been playing this game called Kentucky Route Zero. I got in a humble bundle. Uh, Interesting game. I'm very confused by this game. I haven't completed it yet. I think I'm on the last act. There's 4 acts. I'm on the last one, and yeah, I don't really know how to feel about it. It's I'm very confused by the story, and there's been some like gaps in playtime where like I wouldn't play for a couple of days and then I return, and now it's been like a week and I haven't played. So I'm probably going to be even more confused about what's going on. I don't really get it, but we'll see where it ends up. As of right now, don't think I could form an opinion. And you know what? Even when I'm done playing the game, I might not be even be able to con, converge on an opinion on that game. That I'm just confused. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I'm just dumb and this I don't get the story. But oh boy, there's like computers, and there's skeleton legs, and there's brewery. They make alcohol. So if you like alcohol, there's alcohol in this game. So that's a win for them alcoholics out there who might be listening to my podcast, because that's my audience. That's my main audience, alcoholics. I'm here for you. I'm glad you're listening in. You're watching. You're here, and I hope you become less of an alcoholic, but then not really, because then you wouldn't be part of my audience anymore. Because my audience is made up of alcoholics, as I just decided right now. I'll make sure to do some ad targeting towards alcoholics, and all should be well with the world and my channel, which is going to skyrocket. I'm telling you, any day now, any day it's gonna be millions of subscribers. I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit the billion mark. Billion subscribers. Join me on the adventure to a billion. It's with a B. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be an adventure, but it's not gonna be like a really long adventure, because it's gonna happen overnight. So make sure you're always tuning in. You're always refreshing that Cheese Pie Double 13 channel. Refresh it. Put it on refresh. Write up a programming script. But as you write it, keep on pressing refresh. But write up that programming script to make it so it refreshes every tenth of a second. You know what? That's good enough. Well, if you do it every second, that's too long, because things can happen in a split second. So you want a tenth of a second. I think that's good enough. And it's not too much. I'm not like over asking. It's like, what if you got a slow computer? Like, I don't want to use up all your CPU power, because you might be also listening to this video as it refreshes. So I want your computer to be able to handle that sort of performance requirements. So tenth of a second. If you want to go more, by all means. If you want to go like a hundredth of a second, a thousandth of a second, you go 1,000 refreshes per second to keep that subscriber count in view all times, always up to date. Be my guest. I actually encourage it, but at minimum, tenth of a second. That's good enough for me. If you do tenth of a second, I think you're in the cool club. Welcome to the cool club. Yeah. So, yeah, stay tuned for my rise to fame. It's happening in the near future. And yeah, that's just how it is. That's just. I'll leave it at that. You know what? I'll leave it at that, because I really don't have anywhere else to take that bit. But that's where it went. So there you have it. Anyway, moving on now. What else has been happening in my life? Well, I think I said I was done school, but now I've started working, back at work, which is pretty great. Some people like school over work. I've heard people's like, man, I wish I was back in school. Me, I gotta say, it's just something about work. It's just like, hey, you're doing all this work, in both school and when you're working, you're doing a bunch of work, right? But hey, in school, you gotta pay to be able to do that work. At work, you get paid to do the work. So it kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but making money to work rather than paying money to work, I think I'll take the money. I think I'll take it. I'm like one of those people who likes to collect money. I don't know about everyone else. I don't want to speak for anyone else. Anyone. I like gaining money. It's this thing. Maybe I'm obsessed. Maybe I am addicted to having money and feeling safe and secure financially. Maybe I'm crazy. You know what? I am crazy. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that fact right now. But does that mean that being financially stable and wanting money, is that crazy? That is debatable. Potentially. Maybe not debatable. I don't know. We can debate whether it's debatable. I think that's the debate that should be going on in all debate competitions around the globe. I think that's what we should be debating. We should be debating whether we should debate. That makes sense. And by cents, I mean hundredths of a dollar. Get it? Because it's funny, because it's about money. It's cents that's money, and we were talking about money and how I like it and how I want it. So full circle. Welcome to the circle of life. But yeah, no, I'm glad to be back at work, doing well. It's a bit hectic getting back into the swing of things, but I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. It's great. Glad to be back. I work at an enjoyable place to work, which not everyone can say. So it's making money to do things that I like doing for the most part. But hey, working on tutorials, those are fun. A little nudge out there. What am I trying to say? Don't worry about it. I'm going to just keep on talking because Hamilton lawyers have suspended after a firm spends 1.5 million meant for Caledonia. That is a random. What is this? I don't even understand what that article was about. I'm just looking on Facebook because I'm trying to find stuff to talk about because I don't really have anything. I didn't plan anything to talk about. So I'm just trying to come up with content because I am a content producer. So I gotta make sure I got content for all you subscribers out there who are listening in at this very time. I know this episode hasn't really been. It's been a bit off, I think, compared to my normal. Although I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of like this is interesting. This is interesting. Where I'm taking this podcast. So you know what? Let's just hop on this train, see where it goes, follow the rails. We don't want to derail. Maybe we do if by derailing we end up on a new set of rails, which happen to be golden rails. Where is that going to take us? That's going to take us to somewhere where golden rails are good. I am getting messages now from people while I'm recording a podcast, and that's pretty rude. I'm trying to record my amazing podcast here, and I'm getting interrupted. But hey, that's fine. Everything's good. Everything's great. Let's see. What else have I been doing with my life? Not much. Oh, I've been working on a little side project of my own. I guess I'll reveal it here. Big reveal. E3 pre-E3 reveal. Cheese Pie 13 press conference. Get your butts in the press conference seats and get ready to be mind blown by this big, huge, exclusive reveal. I'm working on a little app, app. Well, it's probably gonna be an Android app. Maybe if it does well, maybe I'll release it on iOS as well for all my iPhone buddies out there. Shout out to my iPhone buddies. They're dwindling. Not as many people as before have iPhones, but there's still some out there. Shout out to you. Shout out. But yeah, it's an app. It's gonna be a little minimalistic puzzle game, and that's pretty much all I'll say. If you've heard me talk about The Witness before, right? So it's like take The Witness, the video game, and then apply it to a mobile device. Strip out all the cool stuff in the game from The Witness, and what you have left is my app. It's my game. It's cool. Just think of any game ever, take out all the fun from it, put it on a mobile device. Boom, that's my game. That's big exclusive reveal. Check it out in app stores in the distant future. I'll tell you that. It's not going to be anytime soon. I can tell you that much. At the rate that I get things done at, oh boy, it's gonna be a while before that becomes anything, if it ever becomes anything. Like just look at my track record when making podcasts every week. Doesn't always happen. Gonna be completely honest. Gonna be completely honest. But hey, it might happen. My life might turn around. I might have the turntables on my life turned around, and it might be good. This might be the beginning of me burping, me making a beautiful belch noise right in the middle of my podcast. I hope you enjoyed that. You know what? You know what that burp was probably from? I had for breakfast. I don't usually have breakfast, but I'm like, yo, today is a brand new day and the sun is high. It's going to be hot today. I'm not looking forward to that. Yuck. The heat, I don't like it. I don't like any. Okay, breakfast. I was talking about breakfast. What did I have for breakfast? I had myself an amazing waffle. Two waffles. But these two waffles, they're not the same sort of waffles. One of the waffles, it's your traditional. You have a waffle. It was frozen. I heated it up. Okay, fine. Both of them were frozen originally, and I toasted them. Okay, you got me. So but now this is where they diverge. This is where the two waffles, the tracks they're on, diverge into something completely original, unique, and fantastic. Another world exclusive E3 reveal coming up to you right now. So we got the one waffle traditional. Took some maple syrup from Canada, from Costco, poured that on the waffle, ate it. Done. One waffle, done. Eaten, delicious, enjoyed for you guys. Next waffle numero dos. Number 2. Waffle, toasted, as before, as I previously have mentioned, but from No Frills. No Frills. You buy President's Choice cookie butter. You buy that. You have it sitting in your cupboard for a couple weeks. You've probably eaten some of it already, but now you got the waffle. You take the cookie butter, you take a knife, you dip it in the cookie butter, you spread it on the waffle. You eat the waffle with the cookie butter spread on it. Delicious. Enjoyed. Freaking amazing. But now, you thought that was the big reveal? Guess what? Bigger reveal. Whole time, I didn't even tell you, those waffles were no-name cinnamon waffles from No Frills. Boom. Mic drop. Don't actually have a droppable mic because I don't want to drop my headset, which the mic is connected to, but mic drop, literally, figuratively, one of the two. You choose. I choose. We all choose. Cheesepod Double 13 podcast. That's the best choice in podcast. And you're listening to it right now. So thank you for watching. Listening. Dodoy. Yes. This is my life. This is like, you listen to this podcast to listen to my life, right? And there's an ant walking on my window right now, on the outside. It's not inside, so I'll let him live this time around. But oh boy, is that an ant or a spider? I think it's an ant. It looks like it might be a spider. Ooh, yeah, I think it's a spider. I think I see 8 legs. Can't confirm though. I need a better pair of eyes, better eyesight to be able to look at it. It's pretty far away. It's almost like a good 50 centimeters from my face. Can't tell. He's got little tiny legs. But yeah, that's cool. Enjoy your life, spider, while you still can. But don't come inside here because I would have murdered you. Guaranteed. Yes, I am a spider murderer. If they go and get in my territory, I'd take them out. Stay out of my territory. As Walter White, good old Walter White, once said on a television show. Breaking Bad, that's the show I'm referring to. Watch it. If you haven't finished it, get on that. Because what are you doing with your life, right? Am I right? Are you even doing anything? Okay, maybe you're doing something. Don't worry. Whatever. It's cool. I forgive you. but not deep down. This is just like a shallow forgive. You know, deep down, I'm hurt, I'm bleeding on the inside, and Conservatives lose majority in the UK election. That happened, according to the Onion News Network. So, you know, you can trust that. You can trust that. But hey, you know what? I think this right here, right now, is the perfect time to end oh my God, was this a terribly amazing podcast? I'm glad you got to listen into this one. I'm glad I actually posted it. And I know I posted it to YouTube because you're listening to it right now. And even if you aren't, then I lied to no one. So it's not really a lie if you're lying to no one but yourself. Deep down inside. Lies. And more lies. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I know it was a bit on the awesome side of things, you know, a bit better than usual. But what can I do, right? I can't always keep them consistently crappy. You know, sometimes you gotta have a real gem of a podcast in there, mixed in with all the rubble, you know, all the coal. You know, this is episode number 10, so we got 9 pieces of coal and a little gem in there. You know, put them in a sack, you know, shake them up, pull it out. This time it was the gem. You know, maybe episode 20 gonna be another gem, but you'll have to wait till then. Probably more than 10 weeks from now, because I can't keep up consistency or whatever. But you know, stay tuned. Listen out. Check your subscription boxes on YouTube, or just keep on refreshing my page like I know you're already doing to check the subscriber count. So, you know, while you're checking the subscriber count, also check the new videos. Check that as well. You know what? If you have to, open up 2 browsers and refresh both of them, right? You know, or just get 2 buy another computer, and just have them both turn to the Cheese Pie channel, cheesepie.com, youtube.com/users/cheesepie13, I think, maybe. Get them both up, one on each monitor, two mice. Keep on pressing that refresh. F5 if you want to get cool. Control R also refreshes, just so you know. Control R, F5 works as well. I don't think F5 works on a Mac, so if you're gonna get a Mac, Control R is your go-to. Make sure you got that being pressed. And you know what? If you don't want to write up that script, you know what? Build yourself a little contraption that just keeps on pressing that F5 or Control R combo. I think you could even, you can hold down Control and just keep on pressing R, and you'll be fine. You don't have to keep on pressing Control. Just you gotta hold it down, but you can press R and just keep on pressing that, and that's where it's at. That is the location of where it is at. So keep checking. Check out for Cheese Pie 13. He's here. He's around. He'll be back probably in the future. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. I'm Cheese Pie 13, and all I got to say is bye.